Hello, my people. Happy Tuesday. How y'all doing? Lady Rose here. Welcome to all my new subscribers and my returning subscribers. Y'all know I love you. So, guys, this one here is on LBC News, the James O'Brien News. You know, James O'Brien is one big Harry and Meghan supporter. He's a good white brother who has his channel here on YouTube. Most of y'all guys know him, and I did play a few of his video when he was saying some good stuff about our sister, Meghan Markle. So yes, so now King Charles came officially, I believe, somewhere there, because this thing was posted yesterday. And so yesterday was June what? 4th? Or yeah, I don't even really know the days most of the time. I tell you. Yes. So it was posted yesterday, which was on Tuesday. So it says King Charles is sticking to take Harry and Meghan's royal titles. I mean, you know, Meghan Markle left California a month ago and went to Nigeria. And guess what? She went as a Duchess of Sussex, but came back as a princess, bestowed by 4 kings of Nigeria. So, you know, any royal title is a royal title. So she doesn't really need your title. You are rotten, messed up racist. Nobody really needs anything to do with you. I saw Meghan wrote a letter 2-3 days ago around here for one of the kings in Nigeria, thanking the king because she was given a beautiful title in a Yoruba name that she said she was gonna carry with the pride, and she thanked the king for the title, and yeah, which she was gonna share with her children. So I do not think Meghan Markle really needs the UK family title, because you know that UK family title, that title was given to them with the hiccups. Remember when Prince what is the other one? William. When his children were born, King Charles was not a king. But guess what? They called those kids princesses and princes. They called Charlotte princess, and they called George and Louis prince. Okay? And when Archie was born, they were not called king, but prince. And now, do you guys, let me remind you a little bit. Let me remind you a little bit. William was born 3 years later. Prince Harry was born from the same mother, Princess Diana, Lady Diana Spencer. Okay? So, when William's children were born, they were princes. Okay? And when Archie was born, he was not a prince until King Charles became the King of England. So apparently it was justified by saying Archie's direct grandfather was not a monarch. That's why he could not carry the prince title. He was Archie Mountbatten Windsor, remember? And Lilibet was Diana Mountbatten Windsor also. Do you remember that? So do you see the double standard? And make it make sense. Prince Harry didn't come from other father or other mother. They were born together with William. But William's children were called princes. So while the title that was given to my children with these hiccups, if I was Meghan, I would remove them legally. I would definitely go to wherever the Homeland Security office and tell those people, remove them that name from my kids. Put this is how they were born with. What is that changing? Meghan is an actress. Meghan had her title already. Meghan was bestowed the Women's Ambassador by Ban Ki-moon in the United Nations, for God's sake. Y'all know the United Nations. The United Nations controls the world. Has nothing to do with this little tiny monarchy on Saltine Island. Why is it becoming big deal? And why does he have to run around with propaganda like some little woman who is running around with hormonal changes during her period? Wow, like some bipolar, somebody who has a bipolar disorder that is not controlled. The person is not getting prescribed the needed medication to control the bipolar disorder. Why the hell are we sitting around here dancing with this? Meghan Markle, if you're listening to my video, if you know someone is out there, please share my video with the sister. You need to give those people a lousy title back. Don't call your name that title anymore. Just remove it from your office. You are better than that. Yes, you married into the miserable, horrible, broken family. But it's like the monarchy is just using anything with their propaganda in your name. Why do you want to deal with that? Give that stupid title there. You know, you got bestowed by the best of the best, the people who started all the monarchs around the planet. You got 4 kings behind you down in Nigeria. What is the difference? The royal power is a royal power. It doesn't matter where it's from. Does theirs make it better monarchy because of what? What? Everything that they have came from us. Those people ain't got nothing. They ain't got nothing in that little. Go strip them with all our minerals. Get all our jewels. What are they going to sit around there wear? Nothing. They ain't got nothing. Nothing in their soil, nothing everywhere else. Everything is decorated with our blood. Let's listen to the Ministry of Hack here talking about it. He has the article posted behind him. That's what he's doing his presentation with, because, you know, I don't be playing videos of people on here. I'm just going to put voice for y'all guys to listen to. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's listen.
Charles, do you really think that if you strip Harry and Meghan of their royal titles, all the issues and problems facing the royal family in 2024 will be solved? If so, Charles, you're absolutely freaking mad. Before we dig into this story with receipts, you know the score. Come at me if you like, I really don't care. Comments are open, would love your opinion. Charles does have the power to make this drastic move. And if he does, to be honest, I wish he would. If he does, I'll tell you what will happen. He will guarantee that the debate about how great Harry and Meghan are versus the lack of action from the royal family is catapulted into the headlines of the press all over the planet for the next 2 years. He'll absolutely guarantee that. He clearly doesn't want that to happen. He'll also absolutely guarantee that Spare 2, the second version of Prince Harry's book, international bestseller, translated into many languages in print and digital media, will be written and published. That Spare 2, I think, my opinion only, will directly address some other serious allegations made against the royal family, and particularly a lot of allegations made at Andrew, which were brushed over in the first copy of Spare. Charles seems to think he has this ultimate power which will enable him to determine how the rest of the world see Harry and Meghan. Well, unfortunately, Charles, everyone has their own brain in their head. We make our own decisions based on what we hear and what we see. The royal family is in crisis. You know it, Charles. Focus on fixing it. Leave Harry and Meghan alone.
Yeah. Leave Harry and Meghan alone. I don't believe Harry's going to write the Spare again, but if he would, I'd be so happy to read. Yeah, we need the Spare too. Spill the beans, brother. My brother-in-law. This guy is so petty. But why does he have to go around and talk like gossip? Like those people really ain't got nothing to do. You know, a person, a matured person, at that age, 70-something years old, going around talking about those kind of nonsense. It's apparently him and his wife are walking around the media because that's what those people do. How terrible of human being can you be, and worthless and stupid and dumb can you be at this age, walking around spreading anything that's happening in your... I mean, at this age with all that big title, you walking around telling people what's happening in your home? You came around here talking about what was happening between you with your brother like it's our business? I don't know how these people really roll. I don't know. I don't know. These people's mentality, I can't put two and two together. If you look at those people's ages, if you look at the power they have around the world, and this is how they behave, it's so terrible. People, y'all people who have monarchy out there, please take your children to grow up amongst people, amongst humans, so they could learn how the humanity functions. That's not how we roll out there. I would feel terrible if I'm just going to be around, walking around, talking about my child. I would feel terrible if I'm going to sit around here, hanging around, talking about my nieces, my nephews. I would feel terrible. But you know, when you have some mixed inbred blood in you, you are not really human enough. Because you did not probably get like a disability outside here, the physical disability, in the mental, something will be wrong. There is something wrong and missing somewhere. Because any normal person, I mean, seriously, people, drop your comments below here. What do you all guys think about this thing? Is this normal? Is this how y'all guys behave with your children? Is that how y'all guys walk around the media and talk about your children when there's something happening in your families? What is this all about? But what, you have all the power, for God's sake. And you're fighting with a little kid of yours who has no power. Who is out here helping people. Helping the veterans. And you're fighting against that. But those military people, they're watching you. They're watching you. This world is very unpredictable, I'm telling you that. Keep your behavior. And your son, that one there, let him keep his behavior the same. Let's see. There are people starting to understand who you really are. I mean, who behaves this way? There's a little tiny thing in your house you have to go around out in the media, and you comparing yourself with your little child who is 40 years old, and you a 70-something-year-old grandfather. You have all the mansions. You have all the money. You have the 80 billion apparently, according to the media, but which I don't really believe. You have 80 billion in inheritance on our blood, on our ancestors' blood. You ain't gonna never be at peace. And the way you're gonna be leaving this planet ain't gonna be like a sweet one. That pain. Ancestors, please listen to us. Y'all need to show up. Y'all need to show up and take care of this guy. With that entire places that have ruined your lives and treated you inhumanely. Y'all need to show up, sisters. This guy is just, damn. Just take the titles already. Why threaten? Why threat? And guess what, people? This one here I almost forgot. So I read an article. Apparently, before Harry and Meghan left the UK, they had to sign a deal with them, with the king, with the kingdom in Sandringham. It's called Sandringham, I don't know, agreement or something similar to that. Apparently, Harry and Meghan signed that because it was said the content of the letter said they, whenever they leave, they wouldn't make themselves to be loved by outside by the other Commonwealth leaders. They wouldn't be so popular, so that the Commonwealth leaders wouldn't see William and Kate. So apparently Harry and Meghan signed that paper. But right now here the monarch is really mad. The king is really mad that they did not respect that because they went to Nigeria and that hurt them. Forgetting the Nigeria is Meghan's ancestors land. And if I was Prince Harry, with all that, I signed the paper. But guess what? I would make myself relevant. Remember when y'all went to Jamaica? You went to Jamaica, you were very well received. That's what y'all need to do. Go back to Jamaica. Because you know those Jamaican leaders, they cannot stand these people. And I found this my philosophilia lady here. She made a good video about that Jamaica visit. Let me see if I can find the video so I can play it for y'all. And then after that, we're going to talk about Beatrice and Eugenie. I'll be doing my research. I got time. Here's what Philosophilia.video had to say about Meghan and Harry's visit to Jamaica. Listen.
Well, my dears, I couldn't help noticing my follow account has been a little static of late. And I thought, I know what they like. Let's look at what the rebel court of good Prince Harry is up to. And what's this? A Jamaican movie premiere, red carpet date night, fabulous. And the Jamaican Prime Minister, he who so recently gave William and Kate the official thumbs down after a catastrophically insensitive royal tour, standing beaming with Harry and Meghan, a glamorous night, a cultural triumph, and this sublime statement of post-colonial soft power alliance. The British press were naturally apoplectic. Poor old Charlie's in hospital and these monsters are partying with a man plotting to oust him. The Jamaican PM's anti-royalist position is kind of standard in Jamaica. Both major parties are committed to transitioning the nation to a republic. The Jamaicans remain frostily polite to their colonial overlords, but they welcome Harry and Meghan as a diplomatic bridge between modern nations, and perhaps as the centre of some sort of new style emerging post-colonial power bloc. Hot chocolate, anyone? There's a reason it's panning out this way. As Nels Abbey points out in this wonderful Guardian article, Harry has one crucial thing the rest of the royal family seem to lack: an ease with difference. Now, isn't that just the essence of any plausible 21st century monarch? In my piece, A Royal Reckoning, I pointed out that a lasting schism between royal brothers could lead Britain into a constitutional crisis. The risk deepens when the elder brother is losing international respect while the younger is accruing it. Harry already has the British military behind him. Now he's gaining chunks of the Commonwealth. Sure, it's a hereditary system, but in truth, the crown rarely passes from father to son. Ultimately, for the sake of the dynasty, the outgoing monarch may have a say, his son and his brother may have a say, and yes, even the people can have a say, if they're loud enough. I wonder how and how much Harry might democratize the crown itself.
That's a white woman talking. The Philosophilia.video. Yeah, that's her opinion. But I do not think Harry wanted anything to do with that monarchy. He knows how those people roll. Yeah. Harry's living his wonderful life in California. All those people there wish they were Prince Harry. That's why they can't stop fighting him. And all of them wish they married Meghan Markle. Look at their wives. Look at their wives. You know, only out of racism, you're going to sit down there and tell people Kate is beautiful. I don't see no beauty in Kate. Not at all. I don't know what you guys. Well, you guys' beauty standard is always like a different. And what you gonna tell me? Any beauty is in that Camilla lady? Her heart, anything of hers is not beautiful. Yes, talking about Camilla Parker balls. Which one you thought I was talking about? I don't like saying some names. Some of those names be making me sin. Parker balls. For God's sake, this dude leave Harry alone. Harry, you doing good. Guess what? The Jamaican people love you. Keep going there. Jamaica's just a back door. Go there so you could give this guy here the taste of his own medicine. He's bullying you. You know? Even though you signed that is signing arm nonsense convention, whatever you call it, is nonsense. But just look at the level of how those people are threatened by the power in Meghan Markle, the little black little lady. Look at how they're threatened. They're not threatened of Prince Harry because they know that's their kid. And they know how to control his mind. They're afraid of the power that Meghan Markle has. That little black lady shook you racism all out here on the streets. So now we know on which side of the road you guys hang out. Let's see how long you're going to hold on to that Commonwealth. I saw that Prime Minister from Barbados. Beautiful mama. Beautiful black queen. God bless you, mama. I saw her speech addressing these people. I don't remember if it was UN convention or something. She's brilliant. They took Barbados out of your nonsense Commonwealth mess BS. We need more of that black mamas. God bless her. So guess what? Harry and Meghan, wait for them to take this title away and juice up on travels where somebody's going to welcome you. Show up with pride. Give them the taste of their medicine. Give them the same hate back. You know this nonsense that says in the Bible, love your enemies? You know who came up with that? King James came up with that. And you know who that King James is? A homosexual king. And he told people not to be homosexuals. Just to look at how those people can be. They want to be something, but they don't want you to be that person. They came up with this nonsense to love your enemies. Meanwhile, they killed all their enemies. They changed chapters in that book. Some of y'all need to read that book with discernment. Don't just read it and take all the words. The people who change words from that Bible are the same people. That same kingdom. And then they told you they are the chosen ones. So y'all guys could sit down there believing that. Unfortunately, lots of people do believe in them. It's so sad. How would you even believe some people like this came from God? Look at them. Look at them. They don't look anything godly. They don't. Look at all of them. Well, by what I'm going to tell you, the God they came from is called Satan. That's the God they came from. So Meghan Markle, Just call them in these 2 days. You know their number. Tell them you do not need no damn title. If they have that title on their website with your name, take it out. It ain't gonna change nothing. Nothing at all. Girl, you need to look at yourself. Don't be comparing yourself to these people. Don't. So these people, they do not want Harry and Meghan to be popular in Commonwealth countries. They want them to stop going to Commonwealth countries. But remember, Thomas Bauer came here, told us King Charles was forced to go to Commonwealth countries. King Charles want to dissolve the Commonwealth countries, dissolve the agreement that they have of the Commonwealth countries. And Williams said when he's going to become a king, he's never going to have Commonwealth. And let's see how the kingdom is going to survive. The people who are in America, y'all don't know how those people roll. Every single thing they have comes out of Commonwealth countries. That's where they get oil. That's where they get minerals. Tell me what else do those people trade out here? The fur, the little ship fur that they have in Ireland? No. They sell minerals, raw materials coming out of Africa. They manufacture those. They have companies that do that. They might bear different names, but they belong to these people. Africa does not have big industries. Africa has all the raw materials. And all those materials are taken care of by whoever is the Commonwealth leader. And which right now here is the King of England. It used to be his mother for 70 years. If you see all the gold reserve those people have, they are coming out of Africa. They are coming out of Commonwealth countries from Caribbean. Did y'all hear how they've discovered that big oil reserve in Guyana? Did y'all hear that? Guyana is becoming an emerging country right now. It's either in Central America or in South America. It's a black country. And who's taking care of that oil? Who is the Commonwealth leader? The oil in Nigeria. Y'all say that Tony Blair went to Nigeria a few minutes ago, right? He might have gone there to check how their business is rolling. So when they're talking about Commonwealth countries, when they are fighting for Harry and Meghan not to go there because they do not want to have bad diplomatic relation with those people, because that's what sustains their way of living. With the taxpayer money, yes, but at most, what are they selling? What is their business? What kind of business are they running? Mineral business, raw material business. They are all in the soil of Commonwealth countries. So let's see when this king, the kid becomes king, William. Let's see what's going to happen. And I dare him to dissolve the Commonwealth, whatever, convention, whatever you call it. That nonsense. I'm just hoping one day everything is going to change. It came out of his mouth. He doesn't like black people. He doesn't like black culture. Why do you think he would like Meghan? Why do you think he would even want Meghan Markle to be associated with any royal titles? Because he doesn't like us. He doesn't like anything associated with blacks. And therefore, he never liked his grandbabies. And those grandbabies, the black ones, the Meghan Markle's children, Prince Archie. I don't want to call him Prince Archie. I want to call him Archie Mountbatten Windsor. That's the name they came up with, even though that Mountbatten name is also fake name that they came up with. What is their real name? The German name, y'all drop it down in the comment here. That's what they are. The Windsor is also some fake something that's given to them. It's just like I can just take some name and put my name in New York. You do not want black people, but you want everything that comes from the black people. You do not want black people, and you don't want Meghan, who is black, whose ancestors are black. You do not want her to go to visit her ancestors' land. You do not want her to go hang around the people who look like her in Jamaica. Either pain you. They pain you well. Just look at this kind of person. Guys, let's listen to this white brother.
Life is tough. Get a helmet. Everybody else already knows this. So William is now discovering that to maintain your relevancy on the global media stage, you need to do two things. You need to work hard and you need to be relevant. Both of these things Harry and Meghan do in sacks. Harry and Meghan also do a third thing. They make the situation not about them. They use their media influence to shine a spotlight on other causes which need worldwide media attention. You can see why Harry and Meghan are now more popular than the British royal family. They're experts at what they do, and William must be absolutely furious. I mean, we all know, even in this crazy world of TikTok and this crazy corner of TikTok, William is well known for having an absolutely fiery and foul temper. If William doesn't want to feel like a spare anymore, maybe he can up his game. Maybe he can start doing things for good with a thought-out plan behind them, rather than tactical dross that his PR team have come out with previously, like ending homelessness. William needs to stop being bitter, throw in the shade, and he needs to start building a life for himself, probably in the absence of Catherine. Let's be honest. He needs to start building himself a life doing good and stop comparing himself to other people. Comments are open. Would love your...
Yeah. That's your white brothers telling you, William. Start watching our channels. We're going to give you much more better idea to up your game. You are so lazy. But guess what? You came from the DNA of the people who really never worked in their life. And they've been always treated like gods. How are you going to learn any kind of anything? Work ethic. Your brother learned it from your mother. But you just have the entire blood that you are your father's son. Your dad never worked one day. He said in the video when he was giving an interview with your mother, Diana, he said the people told him, like, when is he going to get like a real job? When is he going to go looking for a real job? And then he went and told the journalist that he did not need any job because what he was doing was just sufficient already. He was a diplomat, helping people with the hospitals, helping people with random stuff. That interview is somewhere on YouTube here. I don't remember what the name of the channel. Oh, it's called Archive something. Yeah. That's where he spoke about that. But he never went and gotten any jobs. He's not diplomatic enough. Do you know the meaning of diplomacy? Come define the diplomacy here. Those people use lots of words that is their language and they don't even know the meaning of them. It's so sad. When you use for people doing everything for you, you are used to being lazy. And you were sitting down there hating on your child, hating on your brother, and you do not want to do the job. That's the saddest part. That's a terrible DNA. I'm glad that baby Archie and Lilibet got our blood in them. They're going to be rolling different on this planet here. They're going to learn this strong work ethic from their parents. You know that Harry? He's probably half blood. That kid can work. Yeah. So I heard Beatrice and Eugenie are taking Kate's place. And apparently they are so happy because those kids, they don't like Kate Middleton. Apparently Kate made one of them cry. Remember what Kate does? She makes people cry, and then she's gonna bully you after that. Right now here, everything that's happening to her on the social media, guess what? It's karma. You know, karma be working overtime. Oh God, I'm kind of loving that lady so much. Karma, I love you. You're doing such a good, wonderful job on that lady. Keep doing it. Do your job. What else you want me to tell you? I love you, Karma. Doing a good job. Keep doing it. Psalm 109. On you all day, day. Don't come back. You know, AI came right now, just interrupted me, just made me laugh so hard. I need to compose myself so I could continue my video. AI is something else. Even AI is exposing the royal family right now. AI is tired. AI said in some kind of days, they're going to break some news around here. Apparently, after when the queen died, it took days before everything was communicated to the public. And also, apparently, that's according to AI. Guys, AI said when everything came out about Prince Harry, Andrew, it also took days for them to brainstorm how they were going to come public with everything. So right now here, AI is coming up with something about Catherine. AI is bad. AI is bad, girl. AI is bad, girl. Seriously. Let's listen to the minister. Yes. Let's listen to the Minister of Hacks.
The working day in the UK. Let's try and deconstruct this one together. So Kate's apparently worried about an alliance forming between Harry and Meghan and Beatrice and Eugenie. I'll give you my two penneth of why that might actually be happening. Beatrice and Eugenie were kind of affected by the behaviour of their father. And after the allegations against Prince Andrew became public, these two were kind of social pariahs. Harry and Meghan were severely affected by the behaviour of the royal family and felt that they had to leave the UK to form a new life. So Beatrice and Eugenie have been wronged by the actions of another. Harry and Meghan have also been wronged by the actions of others. A perfect scenario for those two wronged parties to form an alliance. So there could be some truth in this story. I'll also say at this point that obviously we all wish Kate a speedy recovery. There's various theories about what's going on there. But Kate had the power as the future queen to stop the activity and the bad behaviour which severely affected Meghan's mental health. But she didn't do that. So I think not only is there a bit of fear and worry in this statement about a potential alliance, there's probably a lot of regret from Kate and other members of the royal family about what they didn't do to protect Meghan's mental health. They could have easily have stopped the awful behaviour that was aimed at Meghan and Harry in the UK with a simple phone call. It wouldn't have even needed to go to legals. They could have stopped the behaviour overnight. That's my 2 penneth.
Yeah. So apparently that's what they assume. I don't know. But guess what? They are cousins. Beatrice and Eugenie are Prince Harry's cousins. If they form their alliance and be friends against Kate, I wouldn't blame them. Because guess what? There was a report that Kate bullied one of the princesses. Yes, apparently they had a party, and there was a theme for the party. Everybody had to wear maybe white dress or something, but she did not tell the Eugenie word. One of them, Eugenie or Beatrice, and then Beatrice or Eugenie asked her why she did what she did. She didn't inform them about the theme of the party because they came and looked different. The person came, one of the princesses came looking different. And Kate said something to her, the kid, really bad, and she cried. So that's what Kate does. She's a bully. 101, no, 0098. That. Yeah, so she bullies everybody around. So now that they say Eugenie and the sister, they are gonna come to take on royal engagements, and there's some engagement. I do not believe if it's going to Japan or somewhere there. Apparently, they're planning to go with one of them princesses. I'm so happy for them to get that job there, because guess what? Those kids at least do work. I see them working with charities around here. They're nothing like the Duchess Doolittle. Duchess Doolittle does nothing. Nothing. Only thing she does is just mumble at the table, don't even say anything clearly. So, yeah, I hope these kids get themselves like hired by their uncle. Yeah. Yeah, the royal family has much more work to do.
Family are finally accepting the bitter reality. Good headline amid Harry and Meghan's resurgence. Anger is an energy, right? 10 points to you if you know the amazing band that sung that lyric. Think of all the things that the British royal family could have done with all the energy and all the hate they've spread Harry and Meghan's way. All that energy, time, effort and resources could have been ploughed into doing some good, but no, they would prefer to have a long battle, and the long battle is coming to an end. And I'll tell you what, the British working royal family have not won. Harry and Meghan's popularity, whether you like them as people or not, let's face it, their popularity across the globe is higher than the British royal family's popularity will ever be. That's because they are experts in using the media to shine a spotlight on things that need world attention, and everything isn't about just them. The royal family have got a lot of work to do. They're in serious trouble with the absence of Kate. The British public are questioning their relevance in 2024. Everyone's getting fed up with the cost, and you can't measure the benefit. The list goes on and on and on. It's time for these selfish, peevish people to focus on themselves rather than other people. Let me know what you think.
Yeah. They need to focus on much more serious stuff and leave Meghan alone. Leave Harry and Meghan alone. This is coming from a white guy. He told y'all. Y'all guys are not relevant. Harry and Meghan are much more relevant than you and much more popular than you. And this guy lives in the United Kingdom. He's English. So you have those two talking media, these nonsense channels, those hate channels, racist TV channels that y'all got around here to spew hate. Guess what? The public is learning. People don't like terrible stuff all the time. It's toxic. People like to hear nice stuff. So let's see few more months from here, few more years from here, if he's still gonna convince the public. I'm praying that Karma girl, you doing good job. She travels from India. If y'all didn't know, Karma is from India. Yeah, she's that bee from India. She cute. She be walking slow. Serve them cold meals. All right, my people, please subscribe to Isabella Back's channel, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to all the assassin-friendly channel, and do not forget to pray for Church Nelly. Yes, Church Nelly, I haven't forgotten about you, sister. I hope you're getting well. We're praying for you here. I hope to see you soon. Get well soon. We love you. Bye, everyone. I'll talk to you all, guys.